4-7 Don Shula Drive. There's a look at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami, Florida. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cleveland Browns and the Miami Dolphins. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready. 10 logo. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. Undercrush. 80 weapon. Ready.
Now the former fourth-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Hey, Charlie.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. Check.
Lee Griffin.
From the gun, Herbert. Wide open receiver, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I had missed him, it would have been a long night.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 49-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Crunch time, defense.
Hey, Haywood.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Give them 32 on the play. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Check 24. Check.
Topper. Snap.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. What happened there? Was that just a missed assignment on the O-line?
It certainly felt like it, but also the speed of the play. When you're talking about defensive end, they want to be ahead of the clock, don't they? They want to be upfield, making plays on every snap. How about his agility there to run that one down?
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Now with a play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout called. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go. 60 or 5.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54 Mike.
Looking to throw on second down. Herbert forced out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir, able to turn that into a positive gain. It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on third down.
Rip left, rip left.
Hey, exit.
54's Mike, 54's Mike. Check, check. Watch 54, watch 54.
I don't even know why this team showed up.
Get it.
Operating from the gun. Herbert, and they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. T.J. Watt, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Out is Carlson now for the Raider field goal. This from 44 yards out, left hash. The kick by Carlson is good. And the opening drive for the Dolphins yields 3. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points.
Let's go. Let's do it.
At their own 25-yard line.
Down. Come on, Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack cost him only a yard. It's second and 11. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Alvin Kamara, 76 yards. And the Browns have taken the lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick.
And got his man complete. 20, 10. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A big play there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are going to jump back in front. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Flush to his right. He'll try and run it. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed. And they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
A run there on first down and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
You got to be ready. Don't be scared of it. Check on.
10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Hey, man. Watch the boot. Watch the boot. Alert flare. Alert flare. 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 Big ass. Come on. Next ball. Alert 3. Alert 3. Pick the edge. Pick the edge. Come. Off.
From the 44, Jackson. He gets this one to Johnson. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Now it's Jackson. Johnson's got it complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. They were looking for Johnson that time.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Second and 9 now from the 21.
Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day.
Hey, Steve 6. Steve 6.
54. Mike 54. Woo-hoo. Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike.
That's right, baby. They don't want it. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54.
Smooth.
Don't let him breathe. Play that tight D. Don't let him breathe, defense.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Ready, ready. 90, Wolf.
Watch 54, watch 54. Let's go, T.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Hey, wahoo!
Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4. And let's get this. Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
To throw on second down. Herbert is going to fire one deep over the middle. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. Well, he's been the guy already over 100 yards here in the first half. Could have had a lot more if he would have been able to haul that one in.
Yeah, in fact, our statistician Marvin was already handing me a piece of paper with that yardage totaled on it. He thought that catch was going to happen just as you and I did as well.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Begin to tear you up. Don't get nervous.
Hey, one set. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Hey, Alpha. Hit it.
From the gun, Herbert. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And where did this one go out? Not good. Let's see. They're going to say inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Mike 51. Mike 51. Time to go. Night. Go, Mike 51. Mike 51.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Raekwon McMillan just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Throwing is Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down.
Mike 51. Get the way. Get the way. That's all right. Out. Jay Webb.
On third down, Jackson trying to lay one up deep. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Here we go. 50, plant.
Hey, check.
Lead trip.
Balaj. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
All tied up at 10, 2 minutes left in the first half.
Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. They run it with Balaj. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Go now. 60 Pittsburgh.
Watch 54. Watch 54. I'm here all day. I'm here all day.
Check 6-6. Pull it high. Hey, Foxtrot. Foxtrot.
Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. You're not ready. You're not ready.
Let's go.
On third down, Herbert. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Taking it about the 16. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51. Nice. Squeeze it up.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
54, right there. 54, Mike.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. Hey, watch that.
To throw is Jackson. To throw again. This is the tight end, Njoku. A gain there of 30 big ones. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Alvin Kamara with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year, as his guys are able to regain the lead.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
Let's go, go.
At their own 24-yard line.
Let's go.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Ready, ready.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Tighten up, tighten up. Pull it together.
Hey, Delta.
Hey, one set. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Hey, tight.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
I'm coming. Mike spot 4. Mike spot 4. Mike.
Hey, orbit.
Record.
Cut up.
To throw again, Herbert. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
54, right there. 54 Mike. Rabbit.
Hey, one set. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Check. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike.
Hey, Echo.
Watch 54.
Get your swerve on. Mike spot 4. Mike spot 4.
Get it.
Mike spot 4.
Operating from the gun, Herbert. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Knight. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. And a nice gain at 21 yards.
2. 5.
Throwing on 1st down, Herbert. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Set, ready. 60 or.
Here we go.
Hey, Charlie. Let's go.
On 1st down, Herbert. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Let's go.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Hey, Haywood.
58's the Mike. Go 58's the Mike. Silver.
2.
From the gun, Herbert. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Incomplete in the end zone. It's now 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. Carlson able to put this one through. And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game as we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. This will be fielded at the 6. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Jackson. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Kamara. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Jackson on first down. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Alvin Kamara, 26 yards. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. And he's got his man on the out route. 30, past the 20. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
Check it out, read.
Greystone travel.
Showing up.
They'll run here with Balaj. Despite a little sizzle on the move, he's still tackled shy of the 20. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Hey, high 7.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Man out.
Operating from the gun. Herbert. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Taking on the midfield logo. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now.